For the last hour, and I just want people to explain it because it might be just hard to explain for a second because I'm after messaging TD after and County Council from the ballsbridge area. Hopefully they might get. I'm after making a big long request to Dublin City Council too. I voted actually three county councils, I think one TD and Dublin. I voted Dublin City Council where I have the right to the CEO of Dublin City Council too, about this too. They expressed my upset. They expressed the upset probably of the whole country to hear about this. So the O'Reilly's home, Dublin City, the council would support its demolishment. And I bet you anybody Dublin City Council get back to me when I did message them there. They'll probably get back to me saying I'm Bob Pinola is the person I should be messaging. But just basically just putting it straight, they want to put into an apartment hotel complex, a 12-story apartment complex. In the home, this is the thing. This house here was a home of a person who fought for this country, fought for this country's freedom. Um, so in 40, Halbert Park remains the home of Joseph O'Reilly, known as the O'Reillys. They only leader the 1916 rising to die in battle. So that that's not many people know that he died in battle. I knew about that, but unfortunately, the council and the government, are very considerate about where they want to. Like, they wouldn't mind, but it's probably a place down the road that could build about 6 or 7 houses, and they wouldn't do it. But they just decide to knock this one. Again, it's not kept, but it's still there. It should stay there because this man fought for this country's freedom and died for this country's freedom. The least we can do is have the house still remain there as a memory to what he sacrificed, and where he's brought up and everything. And the same with Vinegar Hill down in County Wexford. The local council down there wanted to build a state or something like that down there. Can't remember what it was, but I don't think they're going to go ahead with it. As far as I'm aware, because I was in touch with one of the Wexford County Council, as far as I know, I don't think they have the funding to start it yet. So I might have to wait they might have to put the back burner on for a while, but. Yeah, I'm for building houses and things like that, but that's not the place to build them. As simple as that, not the place, not the place. A bit of respect, a bit of decency. Um, like this man fought and died, and I'm saying to people, please do mess Dublin City Council along with me. I'm after messaging him. I have to say I did message one county councillor. I know this county councillor actually. I actually met this county councillor one time. In Cavan. She was in Cavan. That's Claire O'Connor. I met Claire O'Connor. She's a county council. I think she's a Fianna Fáil county council. I mean, with Fianna Fáil, no, I'm joking. But no, I did meet her before, and in fairness, she seemed like a nice. And I don't know much about her. I might say straight, but I did. Hopefully, maybe she might get back onto me. Because I messaged last week, Wexford County Council. And then I sent her another TD from Wexford. Got no response. So it just goes to show you not really too bothered. At least if they give me a response, at least they're decent enough because they have given the time to give me a bit of an answer. But at least all the county councils now, Wexford County Council, they give me an answer back saying about things, about the usual really stuff, no funding, this, that. But yeah, Dublin City Council probably take a while for them to get. This is a city council we're talking to. So yeah, it's a lot. Like, I still have the CEO. I messaged the CEO about it, but I'm going to get anything out of him either. But yeah, hopefully we can sidetrack. Hopefully we can make them change their minds, but not likely. Again, this house is kind of run down, but at the end of the day, it's still there as a memory. And every time somebody goes past, it'll be like, that's the house of Michael, O'Reilly. And I think I seen this house. I can't remember. I think I went past in the bus. Can't remember. It's a long time since I went past Ballsbridge. But yeah, it should stay there. History, it's our history. The government, like, I'm sure the God there's another place they can build an apartment complex. So in some part of that place, in some part of outside that area, even down the street, even 3 minutes down the street, I say there's a place, an abandoned place, which they could build 6 or 7 houses, but apparently they just want to knock down this house. And I'm all for councils with purpose and houses and everything like that, but this is a historic building. And has a man fought and died for this country. And it should stay there. And I don't see why Dublin City Council would pick this place out of any place. Again, it goes back to the government just destroying everything they can of Irish heritage. Again, it's the same with Vinegar Hill. I mean, Yeah, is it funny? I'm thinking I might be mixing myself up because I am annoyed. I am very annoyed. You probably can tell I am annoyed. Like an hour, and spending an hour. What happened to run around trying to message everybody. It took me an hour. Like I have a huge page here of everything. I wrote individually everything down before I set the message. I did get angry at one stage with it. Like we can see here. I said a few things to them, like to do your job. That's what I said to one of them. To do your job and fight for the people instead of fighting for your back pocket. Again, I don't even know who this county councillor was. I just randomly found his name and just said I give him a bit of abuse. I make him work for his money. In other words, that's more or less what I try to make him do. But maybe he might not get. Hopefully, he comes back to me. Hopefully, they do. Obviously, hopefully they do come back. But Claire O'Connor, I have faith. I'm not going to bother even messaging him in mind. That's his constituency. I couldn't be asked to message him because he'd probably be talking about his threats in the environment and this, that, But yeah, please, join me in messaging. Well, not the senators, but message Dublin City Council. Put pressure on them. Because that's in the way we probably are. But anyway, take a watch and take care and bye.